Hi guys, welcome to today's The Counter Narrative. My name's Richard Willett and this is the antidote to woke. This is where we look at all the woke stories out there and try and pick them apart and think, where is this leading? What's really behind this? Is the world really this mental? Yes it is. Yes it is. It really is. So what's your style of humour, according to the Daily Mail? And what it says about you? People who use fun and wit tend to be narcissists. What? While those who opt for irony, sarcasm and cynicism are more likely to be psychopaths. There's your choice. Wonderful. So it goes on to say, what makes you laugh could indicate whether you're a narcissist or a psychopath, a new study has found. Not that you're normal. It just says, could indicate that you're a narcissist or a psychopath. What about if you don't laugh at all? What are you then? Just a bit depressed. Researchers at Studio Sci.co in Italy investigated the connection between comic style descriptors and the dark triad personality traits. These are psychopathy, defined by lack of empathy and antisocial behaviour, narcissism, a self-centred personality style type, and Machiavellianism, demonstrating manipulation and indifference towards morality. But they want to kind of pathologise everything at the moment, so everything is an ism. Psychopathy showed the strongest positive correlation with mockery styles, satire, sarcasm and cynicism. So if you're a cynic or you're sarcastic or like satire, then you're probably a psychopath. Narcissism mainly correlated significantly with higher, lighter styles, being the best predictor of wit and humour, while it was not related to the nonsense. What they mean by nonsense, I have no idea. I like nonsense. The researchers gave 715 adults 2 questionnaires, one to determine their comic style and the other to uncover any dark triad personality traits. That sounds like an afternoon out for a laugh, doesn't it? Something to do. The lighter 4 styles are fun, humour, nonsense and wit. They're just fun ones. They're just fun. Just nonsense and wit and humour. It's just nonsense, isn't it? It's just utter nonsense that they're trying to pathologise everything. And this is what it comes down to, is it basically you can't take the mickey out of anything. It's all PC related, all woke related. You can't even take the mickey out of the woke when it's just absurd. If you're a cynic about climate change, or a cynic about the Rona, any other agenda they've got, the transgender agenda, then you're probably a psychopath. So this is what it's all about. It's all about pathologising normal behaviour. So you start kind of acting in a very weird, monotone way. Quite frankly, you can't really help what you find funny. And what these woke lot do are absolutely hilarious most of the time, because it's so absurd. But most of the time they don't have any humour about themselves. And again, this is inverted. So this is just pathologising your ability to be able to look at the woke and wokeology and just go, that's bollocks. So our second story today is about everybody can be pregnant. Even me, with my tits. It's not just women who can get pregnant. Come on, open your mind. So the story says, every single Senate Democrat just voted against defining pregnancy as a biologically female process. Well, you can vote against it, but it doesn't actually stop reality being reality. And that's reality. Only women, biological women, can become pregnant. During the passage of Joe Biden's Inflation Increase Reduction Act, in the Senate Sunday, all 50 Democrats voted against an amendment that sought to define pregnancy as a uniquely biologically female process. See what we're doing here? We're just confusing everything. The amendment was introduced by GOP Senator Marco Rubio, who noted the only people capable of being pregnant are biological females. No shit. Obviously, only women can be pregnant. So a federal pregnancy program should only be applicable to women. Obviously, a previous man that now identifies as a woman, even if they've gone through hormone replacement therapy, can still not get pregnant. because they have no womb or uterus. So what are we doing here? What is this all about? And this is what the agenda is about. It's confusing and fusing the genders. He goes on to say, a few minutes ago, I looked back across 5,500 years of human history, and so far, every single human pregnancy has been biological female. I like the way he went, a few minutes ago, I looked across 5,500 years of history. What do you mean a few minutes ago? Was it between you having a coffee at the canteen and then on the way here? Yeah, I googled it. Oh, you googled it. Right, okay. So the senator says, and therefore the only thing I'm trying to do is make sure that federal law is clear, since every pregnancy that's ever existed has been in a biological female, and that our federal laws reflect the pregnancy programs available to the only people who are capable of getting pregnant, biological females. It's just absurd that we're even dicking about. There must be a race on a different planet there looking down at us and going, what the fuck are you lot doing with your time? You've got a woman there and a man. She can have a baby. He can't. What are you doing? So the Democratic Senator Patty Murray responded to Rubio stating, it's actually outrageous that Republicans are trying to talk about pregnancy when in this country right now they are forcing women to stay pregnant no matter their circumstances, pushing cruel and extreme abortion bans. What has that got to do with the fact that women are the only ones capable of getting pregnant? Patty Murray. Oh, Patty. You're not getting it, are you? You're not getting it. He's not arguing about abortion rights. He's talking about the fact that women are the only people that can get pregnant. Oh, why are we having these conversations? This is where we are. So this week's Virtue Sickness Superstar is someone I'd never heard of before, but this made me laugh so much because it was just the word of the Nazis in it. So this is Democrat candidate for Florida, Governor Nikki Fried, tells Governor Ron DeSantis to condemn Nazis rather than bashing the FBI. Nobody is above the law.
But it also pains me that Ron DeSantis will still not condemn Nazis, even after multiple requests to stand united with me. He won't condemn January 6th, but he has no problem attacking the FBI.
The FBI obviously just raided Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago premises, and this is, I believe, in response to that. But this is so funny the way she says Nazis in connection to January the 6th, which if you watched January 6th, and I watched it live, you could clearly see the security guards letting a gaggle of what looked like tourists in the side of the building to wander around and take photos. It was not what the mainstream media are pushing at all in the slightest bit. It's quite funny really to watch back, to see them being allowed in the side door and just wandering around. Poor people were like flies to a web. They just wandered in there not knowing what the hell they were getting themselves into, really. But they weren't Nazis. They definitely weren't Nazis. Some of them had bum bags. I asked him to stand with me against the Nazis, and he said no. So this week's Virtue Sickness Superstar is Governor Nikki Fried, or Freed.
Ron DeSantis will still not condemn Nazis.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, share and subscribe for new weekly episodes. And I'll see you soon.